No say na Ayaba Cho key people for Bali and for Fako una listen. Ayaba Cho na the brain behind the killing of boys for Fako and for Bali.
I'd like to come to you with this presentation broadcast proper. I want to welcome all of you on Ground Zero for joining us. I know that most of you bear the brunt of all that we see coming out of there. But I come to you today, as usual, to assure you that we are going to go through many ups and downs. We are going through many trying moments such as this before we get to Boya. We just need to be courageous, to be resilient, to be strong in our spirit, and see every trial as just another window to scale us further to Boya. Again, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, and welcome to the broadcast, fellow Amazonians. At the time, we thought we should begin to count and celebrate our diplomatic and military gains and breakthroughs so far in the revolution. Sad news, very, very sad news, knocked our doors yesterday from Batibo local government area. I'm talking about the killing of some of our restoration fighters yesterday. We lost some of our most bravest and courageous fighters in an incident born out of pure greed for power and control. Today in Batibo, women and men and perhaps children are mourning and burying their children, Amazonian children, children who were alive and strong and going about their businesses as usual the previous day, not knowing that the next day would see their end to this war. They were all cut down using weapons that were supposed to be defending Amazonia. General Tiger was among the 6 that fell. They were some of the finest, courageous and resilient among our restoration fighters. Unfortunately, they were not killed at one of those battles defending Amazonia. They were essentially ambushed in Guzang Market, where General Tiger had been called for backup. General Bia was shot at before abducted by the assailants. These attacks on our restoration forces, we must not forget, started in Fako 2 days prior to this Batibo incident. And there we have learned that 18 of our restoration fighters lost their lives. In Batibo, in Momo County, at last count, 6 were killed, 10 critically injured and 4 arrested, and they are in the keeping of the ADF. Again, among the 6 were General Tiger and 5 of his men. Those abducted were General Bia and 3 others. One thing that is very clear is that the killings were premeditated. By now, you should be wondering why I have not mentioned who precisely was behind these killings. It is unfortunate, but it is true. Cho Lucas Ayaba, the leader of the ADF, was directly behind the killings in both Fako and Batibo. But even more interesting is the revelation here that I am about to reveal to you, that Ayaba isn't working on his own. He is not alone. He has an ally in French Cameroon. Our intelligence at the IG has been following up ever since to uncover Cho Ayaba's connections with La République du Cameroon agents. Let me, for the first time, reveal to you, Ambazonians, the inside information connecting Cho Ayaba with La République du Cameroon. Close to 2 months ago, the Security Department of the IG under Homeland Security received intelligence to the effect that Cho Ayaba has been compromised and is now working with La République du Cameroon against the Ambazonian struggle. Cho Ayaba will learn brokered a deal with French Cameroon through the mediation of some University of Boya professors or lecturers, agents of La République du Cameroon, hired by Paul Atanga Nji. Paul Atanga Nji got connected to Ayaba through Chief Mukete, the senator from Kumba. Chief Mukete had, in order to protect his farms, brokered a deal or entered into a deal with Ayaba, in which Ayaba will have General Ivo, Ayaba's ADF leader, to set up a camp and take up residence in Chief Mukete's cocoa farm to protect it from invasion by Ambazonians bitter with the senator. So Ivo took up residence in Chief Mukete's farm, but pretended all along that he was in Nigeria. You will recall, for example, a photograph that General Ivo sent out about 4 or 5 months ago showing himself wounded in a battle they said took place somewhere in Nkambe or Kumbo. If you ever saw